Hello guys, and welcome to episode 26 of my Vistula campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Previously we made more progress on the left hand side here. A lot of these units are now disorganized and I'm going to be trying to push through here eventually. But today we're just going to continue to make progress on the front. And that's probably going to include taking out the 1107th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment. We saw that they were relatively isolated previously. I could also possibly push into the 1721st AAA Regiment. Now this is actually a really easy one to take out. They've got Dushkas and Maxims and that's it. So that would be easy for me to delete. That would then dislodge the 2nd Battalion of the 15th Motorized Rifle Brigade, which is trying to dig in. That would make it easier for us to push up. I think I might go for that. Yeah. We could also try and take out the 3rd Guards Tank Corps. They do have a few T-34-85s though, which would be quite difficult to deal with. I guess we have the 2nd Battalion of the 1st AB Panzergrenadiers, and they do have plenty of Panzerstraks, so that might be okay. But I'm not a fan of going up against all these Katyushas. We can also make some ground with the 2nd Battalion of the AB Panzer Regiment of the Hermann-Göring. Definitely do that, I think. If we push into the 103rd Motorized Rifle Battalion, could work. Just basically push through here as much as we can, so we can start demolishing these troops, and then continue with the encirclement. And that way, these forces can all start moving down behind this big center line. I could make more attacks on the center line, but I don't think it's really necessary. I'm probably just going to leave those where it is. I could, however, use Battlegroup Salmenich and the 3rd SS Recon Panzer Battalion to take out a few units on this side. In fact, I could actually use the 3rd SS Recon Panzer Battalion to take out the 12th Guards Cavalry Regiment right now. I don't think anything can reinforce that. Oh, they are gone. Perfect. And I should have just enough to move back as well. Well, they're saying that we can make 2 attacks. We've still got 3 action points. That could go even deeper into the lines here. What's this got? This has got the 37s. Trying to think which would be the best to destroy. 2nd Guards Cavalry Corps HQ has Chernogrupa. No tanks. I'm just looking to see if there's any tanks involved. I don't think there is. It may be the motorized battalion would have some. This might be able to be defended in Phase A by the support group here, but I don't think so. Tactical battle that. Okay, cool. And then we move down Battlegroup Salmenich. We should be okay. Because even if these get attacked, they should be able to hold their own. We do have the Panzergrenadiers, we do have the armoured cars. I can of course bring in some aircraft if needs be. Yeah, let's move up Salmenich behind. Make sure they're in the front line. And honestly, I could in fact bombard some of these units. I'm going to bombard the tanks so they can't join in on that attack. And then we should be okay. Yeah, I'm going to move these guys across. And I'll probably bombard with these as well. And if I can bombard that one, I will. The support group. Now we're out of range. Alright, let's move these down. Cool. This unit can move down a little bit further. Perfect. So we did a bunch of damage there. This is 3rd SS Recon Panzer Battalion. Actually ridiculous how strong that's been throughout this campaign. It's weird that it shows that I can move here, but I can't actually. I'm going to move this one all the way down anyway. I might move that one across. We got the 2nd Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 27. I think I should move that all the way down over here. And I'll also bring the 2nd Battalion of the 19th Armoured Artillery Regiment down there as well. Cool. Right, next up, I think we'll take this attack. The 1107th Self-Propelled Artillery. We're going to go into this with the AA. Probably the 46th Panzer Corps HQ. I think the Jagdpanzers can probably take out the Su-85s quite well. We could use these Sperverbahn though. They're pretty useful in this scenario. Let's bring those lot, and I'm probably going to bring the engineer battalion. We do have some units here that we're going to have to take care of, although these are Avtos and Saperi, so probably don't want to engage them at close range if we can help it. In that case, I'd be better off bringing the 3rd Battalion of Infantry Regiment 70, which has the Grenadiers. Okay, so we'll tactical battle and jump straight in. Now this is actually going to be quite difficult to like ambush with Panzerschrecks because they don't, well they do have, sorry, close range infantry, and therefore as I'm trying to sneak through the close cover, they're going to be able to counter my units. But I'm hoping that if I can get some flax into position, that we can then pop the Su-85s anyway. And they're not really going to have much to counteract that. So that's where I'm going to go with this anyway. Okay. Just need to work out where exactly I'm going to put it. I need to probably put one here. We'll have one maybe here. And I'm going to put one on the left-hand side. We're just there, that's fine. We need one that can cover the center for us. We need one that can cover this side. We'll probably have to push it up. And then we've got one for this ridge and one for this ridge. Okie dokie. Right, after that, just need to get down my Stabswache and maybe some Jagdpanzers, but I'm not too sure. Definitely Speerverband. The Speerverband, we could do Feldgendarmerie with those. I'm going to put an MG in the church tower there. Probably put one in on the right hand side as well. We'll do a Stabswache on the right hand side. Main reason being is, actually we don't need two on the ridge there. We'll just put both on the low ground and then I can bring the Panzergrenadier with them. Yeah, the reason being for that is I need to control this on, and they're going to get here probably before we are on our side of the river. On this side it's a little less easy for them to get over here, so I'm just going to try and put down some Stabswache earlier, and we'll bring some Speerverband. Oh, these don't actually come with transports, that's interesting. Okay. Well, we'll have these just wander up then, that's fine. Just have a few wander up on the right hand side. Gonna need some Stabswache for the mid. I should actually also bring in the 20 mils. These will be really effective for wiping out infantry squads. There's no reason really not to use them as more or less anti-infantry, other than potentially the fact that the Su-85s might kill them, but should be okay. Gonna bring a Battlefield with that one there. Yeah, on this right hand side, definitely bring a couple of those. Okay, just lining them up so they have line of sight onto those bridges. That's the main thing there. On this side we should be okay. I probably need another couple in the middle, because I'm going to need to push up this hill at some point. I might bring the other Stabswache in there. Do I have any more left? Should do. Bring a Battlefield. Overbound. We got one more Stabswache. There it is. Try and get that up on the hill with some Speerverband to follow up, and the Grenadier can join the Stabswache further up as well. Okay. Do I bring a Jagdpanzer? Maybe. I don't think I'm going to straight away. I think we're just going to leave it, see what comes our way. If it's mostly infantry, then I can actually get away with bringing in the Jagdpanzer. This is an interesting fight because we are relying a lot on these AA units, which is something that I don't do terribly often. That'd be a bit of a different dynamic. And meanwhile, these Speerverband, these guys do not get transport, so they're going to have to wander all the way to the front line. Poor chaps. Gonna have to keep an eye out. I don't think any Su-85s are really a problem early on. The 88 should get into position before the Su-85s move up the road. I guess it's just a matter of whether or not their infantry gets into position in time. They do have the same amount of points in phase A than we do. I'm actually going to unload this early. I'm going to unload the Stubbsfuck early as well. Okay, unload that, unload that, unload that. We really need to make sure we take out the Dushkas. Wow. That was spectacular. Those Dushkas actually did damage. Okay, well this is going great. My 20 mils are dying all over the place. That was me thinking that would be a good idea. Apparently not. Too many machine guns, apparently. I can probably kill these Dushkas with the flak anyway. Just need to get the transports out of the way. Grab these and send them to the spawn, because then I can use them to pick up the units that don't have transports. Okay. Cool. Alright, so the other band are catching up. Gonna bring in a commander on the right hand side. Cool. Gonna try and push up with the Stavsvaka. If the 20 mil had fired at the Dushka trucks initially, we would have been in a much better position, but they auto-targeted the infantry, which was unfortunate. Well, imagine like an 88 being used to destroy a motorcycle. That's just crazy. Alright, we'll move up my Stubbsvaka now. Completely forgot all of these Avtos. They come in M3A1 Razvedkas, so we've actually got quite a lot of armoured vehicles to destroy. Oops. Oh well. Let's move up my Stubbsvaka. I'm going to move this next to the 88 there. Right, we do have some mortars coming in now. Mortar fire. Let's start moving up on this left-hand side, I guess. Have the Spiava band move through. That needs to fall back. Definitely need to grab some bodyfooter, maybe some infantry to cross into this area. Bring in some Feldgendarmerie. Make use of the units that I never normally use. I don't know how this got pinned down. It must have been mortar fire. Oh, getting off those units slowly but surely. And these Dushkas, man, they're actually doing some serious damage. I guess it's just because there's so many of them. My Panzergrenadier should definitely smoke itself off. Yeah, I'm gonna need some young Panzers, I think. We haven't even seen a Su-85 yet. As soon as I bring these in, they're gonna bring them in. Okay, good. At least we're getting some clean shots onto the M3 Razvedka. We can grenade that BO-64B to death. Nice. Right, probably going to want to try and cross the river with these if we can. Going to move up the MD42 there. Move up the Stabswache. Let's get the 20 mils forwards. Do I have more 20 mils? Because these would be still quite useful to use. Unfortunately, it looks like my unit on the right got hit by mortar fire. Unload all of these. Push them across. I was going to use these with my Speerverband, but probably not much point. Let's keep these hidden. Too many vehicles there. Alright, these guys are going to have to fall back. Okay, I'm hoping these BA-64B and the M301 comes over the bridge. I might not be able to get a major victory here because of the way it started so far, but I guess once we jump into Phase B, things will get a lot easier. Might be okay. 20 mil might be able to take out those vehicles. Come on, you can do it. Okay, never mind. The Jagdpanzer got it. Okay, upper blitz died. I was trying to get up the hill. Don't know what killed that. Must have been something from range. And the Speerverband should be able to take care of that, I think. Did lose one Speerverband here. That's okay. Alright, let's push forwards onto these guys. Get that surrender. Lovely. I'm going to bring more stuff in the center. Su-85 up there we've got to take care of at some point. Oh, that's not good. The Saperdi. They're going to absolutely annihilate my infantry at close range. All of these need to fall back. Okay, let's try and cross on the right hand side. Get the 20 mil to move up with us. One more AA in. I do have the vehicles actually, these won't be too bad. As long as I don't let them get shot at by the Su-85s, should be okay. Did a lot of damage, so that's a good thing. 25 seconds till phase B, and then I'm probably just going to flood in a bunch of grenadiers and we'll just try and take the town on the right and the 2 points on the left. We're almost running out of ammunition on this side. Getting some supply for that. Saved. Let's move that back. Okay, grenadier time. I could go for some grenadiers in the middle as well, I guess. Trying to get this into line of sight of the Su-85. so that we can just pop that and then I can move up the Jagdpanzers without risking it. Let's allow this Stabswache to move across. And I'm going to move this MG now into that church instead of the Stabswache. The Stabswache can move to the left-hand side church. It'll be fine. Gonna get a Commandant on this side just to get the veterancy from the Panzer III. I'm gonna run the Stabswache out of the way of that. Okay. Actually, yeah, I need to move those forward still. Cool. Alright, that unit on the left's dead. That's going to open up a few more flags. Keep moving up with the Jagdpanzers. Get the Panzer III up. Cool. Alright, these are all ready to go. I'm going to have a few of them actually go for the right side objective. These ones are all going to go across the open here. The ones that got unloaded on this side can all go for that objective. Cool. Getting there. Stabswache almost died, wow. Not quite though. Could use some in the middle actually. Bring in a couple pioneers. A couple more grenadiers. How did they get spotted? Unload these, go for that objective. And I'm going to bring in, I guess, an MG, Grenführer. Only need to capture like 3 more. And then we're good. Move over this SDKFZ 10-4 as well. I could in fact bring up the SDKFZ 7-1s. They would certainly rip through those squads. Stabswache on the left died. I should try and preserve the Stabswache because it's kind of what makes this unit available to fight on its own. They're basically Panzergrens. But they have like 2 MGs. Makes them really good. They have less rifles, of course. So they're a little less effective at mid-range. But for the most part, they're pretty damn good. Right, let's move these up. Kind of nice actually that the Motavtos have a machine gun because they're revealing themselves from range, which is making it a lot easier for us to take them out. In this case, we're going to get ambushed by them and take a lot of damage. Mils done well. Let's keep moving these up. Oh no. That after getting wrecked. Okay, I really need to like make sure that I capture these objectives. I'm really surprised that I haven't had to deal with more of these Su-85s. They just haven't used them at all. I managed to push it to a total victory. Pretty good. There are some normal avtos. More normal avtos that we're going to have to deal with. Oh, here goes the SDKs at some ones. Oh no, not quite. This one's going to do the job though. Okay. Great. My Panzer III went down. No! Did that get mortared? It got mortared. Really? Okay, sure thing. Oh, SU-85. Not good. Might be okay at range. We kind of have an advantage of extra armor. Gonna overwhelm that squad. Okay, cool. 15 seconds remaining. Might be able to push for that objective. I probably just need to kill off that F-22, honestly. Ah, oh well. Bit of victory. 22 out of 24. Almost more than that. We did lose quite a few things here and there. Of course, like all those Dushkas and stuff, like killing a couple of my 20 mils at the start. Did not expect that. The 88s helped clean them up though. Yeah, we lost 3 20 mils. The Speerverband. I don't mind about the Speerverband. We're not going to use them very often. Stabswacker and the Panzer III going down to the. I was an F-22, but still. Very light 8 artillery to be taken out of Panzer III. Oh dear. Alright. Well, goodbye to that unit. And the unit behind is disorganized. Perfect. Right, just gonna move them up. I'm gonna move up the AB Panzer Regiment. Might as well move these guys up as well. And I'm very tempted now to attack the 1721st AAA Regiment. That'll be an easy kill. I can just push into those with a couple of units and basically dislodge this unit before it gets dug in. I think that's a good idea. So let's make that attack. We'll abandon our defenses, or maybe I don't even have to, or maybe I could just do this. My only concern is those AAAs will still do quite a lot of damage. So maybe we just bring these in just in case. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the unit that is dug in might not move anyway. Not sure. I guess it does lose its dug in status because it attacks. And it's going to be a breakthrough attack. I'm not sure if that makes this harder or not. I mean, it might make it easier because generally the AI likes to hide them in like light cover and stuff, which means that my infantry can generally get closer. But then again, that might cause my infantry to get caught out, and if you get caught out by a few like AAA, those grenadiers are very dead. Oh, the other thing that I'm going to have to be very careful about actually is engaging units across the open. Yeah, we're going to have to actually bring in an AT gun here. It's going to be very difficult for me to engage these AA vehicles. At range, at least. Because they're going to have the 1,000 meter range, and we're only going to have 750 on our machine guns, on our infantry, that is. That's going to be difficult. Alright, so we'll do that on the left side. I'll have a bunch of grenadiers that can push for this objective early on. And I might just bring the leader with those. Right, we'll have probably an AT gun in the middle here. IG will do. I have that there for now. Probably bring in some units afterwards. Push up, or at least I could start bringing them in now. Then I'm probably going to want to bring in, I guess, the IGs on this right hand side. And maybe the 45mm as well. Let's bring in the 45mm in the middle. And I'll unload that like near the bridge and we can just wheel that across. Maybe I just bring in like the Pack 40 on the right. Could be an idea. Definitely bring in the Pioneers. Okay. I guess Recon's not a bad idea as well, actually. That will give targets for us. Allows us to spot the vehicles very quickly. Not a bad idea. Okay. Alright, that'll do for now. I'm going to launch the battle. And we're going to see where stuff is. Then I can react appropriately. Get a few units to come and take this objective. Should be okay to move up on that. Okay. 37mm on the left there. I don't think they had any 37s. I thought it was just standard. Oh well. If I have 37s, I can just mortar them, so that's fine. And we'll just start pushing these up a bit further. Right, there's something I need to kill. We'll bring in the 120s here. And we'll just mortar that area. Okay. Unload these. Put them on fire at will. I mean, I can just take that out first. Would be a good idea. IG took out the other one. Cool. Gonna move up the IGs eventually on this right hand side. Gonna let them fire their entire salvo. The IG's probably gonna kill that gas maxim though. That's fine. Good. A couple of grenadiers that can push across the open there. These ones are going to try and get down into the town. Just gonna hit that, move them into there. Good. So just checking the mini-map to see where things pop up and then jump into my mortars to take them out. I definitely pull him back there. These guys can mortar that for us. I'm just going to move the Aufklärer to the edge. We're getting through these relatively simply. I'm trying to make this quicker though. Thought it would be quicker, but obviously with some 37s in the way as well, things are a bit more difficult than I imagined. Let's push across. I'm just going to move these over. We're going to keep pushing across the open on this side. And I think I might move my Aufklärer up. We'll try and get him into the church on the other side. I'm going to keep these pushing forwards. Get this Aufklärer to move up as well. We'll take out the 37 with the grenadiers. Good. Okay, gonna push over on this right hand side. Just saw another unit there, take that out. Another one here as well. Okay, the MG helped pin that one down, that's good. The AAA there is going to hurt quite a bit, but hopefully the mortar can save us. Oh dear, we're going to run. I should never underestimate the damage that they can put out. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this stays in the open so I can snipe those units coming from further up. These ones can help with that. Kill the Straki Komroti, that's good. Keep moving up here. I killed the other Gaz Maxim on this side. Means I can go all the way across by the looks of things. Just going to move these around, see if we can get more on target there. More to the Dushka that's out of line of sight. It's important. And we are in light cover here, so the Dushkas won't do as much damage. And bringing in some more infantry here and there, just to speed things up a bit. Gonna keep the ones that are damaged in cover though. So at close range, we can easily take care of them, but longer ranges, we have trouble. We're gonna resupply those. Get these forwards. Resupply those. Keep these all moving. More to that. Get some artillery or flying. Are there going to be more 37s? I'm going to bring in the artillery battery and we'll try and pop those. That's going to get annoying. Oh nice, the mortifier just killed that so quick. Perfect. I'm going to let my grenadiers just take that damage so that it stays still, and then we can mortar it. I would really like a major victory, so I'm gonna have to speed things up a bit. That grenadier actually died doing that. Sacrifice for the fatherland. Alright. Let's keep pushing forwards. On this right hand side, looks like that opened up completely. Good. Go on, Grenadiers. Wipe them out. Nice. Okay. AT gun can keep moving up in the open. That's out of range. We'll move these up. I guess for the ones out of range, actually, we could hit them with artillery, like longer range artillery. I guess that's one good thing about the LEFH is they don't really have a maximum range on these sorts of maps. So, yeah, all good. Definitely going to fall back on that left side though. Oh no! My AT gun! No! A shame. Right, we'll hit that one. My Grenadiers should be able to finish that off. They fine with the Kar 98s as well? Yeah, they are. Okay. More than enough damage then to finish things off. I might just unload a couple here, then we can kill that Dushka. Assuming that we can get in range. Yeah, we are in range. Perfect. Alright, that's the end of the game anyway. Okay, cool. Major victory, I'll take it. 12 minutes, 17 seconds. Would have liked a total victory, but couldn't quite get there. 27 kills, 2 losses. We lost the Grenadier, we lost that AT gun in the center to the 37. That was unfortunate, but a good battle nonetheless. Okay. That crushed them. Nice. Didn't even need a total victory. Now we're in a good position there. We have the 2nd Battalion of the 1st AB Panzergrenadiers ready to reinforce should we need to. Great. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So, we've done some more damage to the front line here, which is really good. And next time round, I'll just look to see if there are any more attacks to do. If not, we'll be moving on to the next turn. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.